don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is swing. Makes no difference.
Have more basketball, more boys club, and keep people on the streets and more active instead of having one boys club all around First Avenue. There's a lot of kids that the boys club is full right now. A lot of programs are full. And kids have no choice. They have to stay outside. That's when everything, now as a community, it's crazy. That's how fights break out. There's more cops. But I think if more kids get involved, get themselves involved in sports and stuff like that, will be less thing to worry about. And I really think there should be a law with curfew, where kids go to school at a certain time. School week, everybody should be home by 8 o'clock. As far as 8 o'clock.
But in general, I feel like a lot of the rezoning that's been done around here has been done to push out long-time residents and to bring in white people. I mean, I am a result of that. Like, that's why I live here, and it's part of the fuck-up system.
Well, yeah, I've seen that model before, and that model really don't work for everyone. It actually, kills the spirit and the culture of the neighborhood, and encourages, gentrification. Which, it's fine, to allow anyone to want to live where they want to live, but it displaces so many residents already that I can't see, where that would benefit.
We need over here, have fun, kids. So on the free time you could come play, hanging out. That's what I think.
I don't think some of the housing fits the community or how the culture of the community works. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, what they need to do is there are a lot of parks in this community, but they don't have the things that help the children. They don't have the tools for the kids, like some of them are lacking swings, slides.
In Harlem in general, there's been sort of I wouldn't say a baby version, but a slightly lesser version of the problems we've seen down in St. Louis Village, the West Village, a decade or two ago, and I imagine will accelerate up here soon, where small businesses are being forced out, and their rent is being raised by developers who just bought property, who are not actually from this neighborhood, who don't care about the people who are in the buildings, as long as the people who are in the buildings are paying rent. That's the case with businesses in sort of a more visible mode, but I think with residences as well. There are residences at cheap prices being offered to outsiders to come move into the neighborhood, which on the outside is a great thing. Like, it is great that I am able to afford to live in this neighborhood because I love this neighborhood. That's why I've lived here for almost a decade, and intend to continue to live here. But at the same time, my prosper in a price range that I can afford should not preclude someone who already lives here from staying at their price that they can afford. There's one thing where you slowly raise rent and people slowly make more money, but if you're raising rent faster than people are making more money, that's not cool. That's not going to sustain the neighborhood. And that's not going to be a good situation for people who call this their home, because eventually they won't be able to call their home.
But I would say, if I could put my finger on one thing, it's the high rents that people are forced to pay. They either have to come up with that money somehow, or vacate, and that's pretty harsh. It sets a tone anyway. So I don't really think that it's a good model. to, where they say that, to remodel, like onto, what is it called? Remodeling? Rezoning, yes.
For me, most of these buildings are really old. They need to be renewed. So about the box, the roaches, stuff like that, and also the streets. Sometimes some places are really dirty. I think that's what I notice.
But the housing is not, it's important, believe me, it's important, but the type of housing that they're putting in is not affordable to most of the people that live in this community. What they call low income, or, that the income is it's not really like that. It's not really like that. And not saying that everybody is not working or anything like that.
To be teachers, so I'm steering towards education, thinking through the future. But housing is basically it's hard to study, hard to focus, and become somewhere secure and live at night. When we're worrying about bills, trying to keep electricity, housing, rents, and everything. It's a time to education.
Is just the ability to sustain itself. The ability to have the folks who want to live here, spend their time here, be able to patronize businesses and live their life. Like, I want the ability, which I do have, to not have to leave Harlem to get something. It makes me think of the food desert that was created when Pathmark, I think it was, closed on 125th Street. Right, because my Pathmark on 145th became a superfood town. But that is laying empty, and a lot of the competition was pushed out by them, meaning that residents of that part of the neighborhood have to travel way farther to get fresh produce. And so what that neighborhood needs is for something to move back in there where they can buy fresh produce at affordable prices. That's not Whole Foods, because Whole Foods is great, but not for the people who need cheap prices. Whole Foods is the upscale version of what should also be around. We should have both. So I think the ability of businesses that have existed for a long time or are popping up to be affordable to the residents, so that residents actually patronize them, is the only way a neighborhood can sustain itself with its actual residents, and not be forced into becoming something that it wasn't.
Well, I think, good leadership. I think, accountability, leadership, people who are responsible, who are vested into the community, and, can take a look, since, they're actually the officials that make these determinations as to what happens to the neighborhood. I mean, they're the ones that you really have to look at. And then, together bring in, the clergy, who also have a say-so in the community. I think that it's a beginning, then we can start having dialogue and conversation, good conversation of listening to what the needs of the community, really are.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Safety, place to be clean, and also about the train station, especially on the weekend, all the time delay. It's hard to go on the train on the weekend.
Los ayuden, porque eso es lo que los lleva a la drogadicción y a hacer maldad en la calle, porque no tienen su sitio donde estar como los demás, se sienten inferiores.
Gracias. Se la pase bien.
They need housing, and they need, once again, they need the parks, they need places, the schools need support, like after school programs and stuff like that. Things to get the parents involved in, like they used to have before. They used to have the program where parents could go get their GED if they didn't have it. They need things like that to help the parents empower themselves, opposed to, they do have after school, but it's the parents are not included. So I think that they need to look at the whole needs of everybody, and help everybody, not just one